G'day folks, in this episode we talk about redfin perch, where we catch them, how we catch them, and we show you as well. We also show you another little trip to Woolshed Creek near Taralga, and a bit of a drive back out of the road from Abercrombie, which we failed to find because there was a creek and the Ford XR6 won't get across that. So folks, stick around, enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe. And remember, Patreon. I'd like to thank Faye Kristiansen for joining me on this trip. She did a lot of footage for me. Thanks, Faye. Well, good morning, folks. Today, we're going to go for a drive. We're going out to a place called Fells River, out near Crookwell. Going to do a little bit of trout fishing again. I'm going out there. It's another little reconnaissance mission. Rivers I've never looked at. We're going to go out. We're going to have a look. Hopefully we'll catch some trout. This gives me some streams that I can work on getting the right lures, the right equipment for spring, when spring comes and because the rivers close up in another few weeks. So I'm back to dam fishing and back to me fishing off the beaches again and doing the boats up. So if you watch your space and have a good look and join me on Patreon to see behind the scenes, Patreon, Escape to Paradise. There's 4 tiers on there that you can support me on. If you look on there, well, you'll see behind the scenes stuff that I do, plus tips on how to fish these locations. So keep an eye on what's going on, watch your space, more to come. Just up there, I don't know if you can see them, ladies and gentlemen. Goats. It's going up over the hill there, see? 2 goats. So anyway, we had about 7 or 8 goats on the road. This is the road out of where I got told I could go fishing. However, there's a creek crossing at the bottom and I would never have crossed it. So just enjoy the spectacular view as we're going out, because this is fun. If you have a look, it's lots of fun. I think I need to invest in a 4-wheel drive, because we've just turned the Ford XR6 into a 4-wheel drive. Look at this, this is beautiful.
Mum, have you clipped the red button?
There we go.
The red button. Yeah. Now it's recording.
This is the road in. We've got 4 more k's of this. So I'll give you about 5 minutes view of this. As we're going up the hill, this is beautiful. Couple of days, eh? This will be a lot of fun.
Couple of days getting up the road.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back to Woolshed Creek for a couple of hours, because we've only got probably 2 hours, maybe 3 hours fishing up our sleeve now.
But if you get through here.
But if you look down there, there's your view. Whee! You fall down there, you're history,
That's right.
No, this is good fun horse riding. Not fun driving, especially in a Ford Falcon. The old Ford, she's actually not doing too bad up this, considering how steep it is. But there she is. Yeah, Rock Dwayne Johnson in the middle of the road there. Yeah, look at the view down there. Yeah. And look at this, beautiful corner coming up now, absolutely beautiful.
Time to put away, I think.
Hey, that was good. That was a bit of fun. The old 4-wheel drive Falcon. There's your view, ladies and gentlemen. Just this huge view up the side of a mountain. Somebody said we could come down. Do some fishing. I just found a hole. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go. There you go, farm. everything, we're going to go and concentrate on this road.
Here we are, back at Woolshed Creek, part 2. We come down here, we tried to get to the other spot. Supposed to be easy access, but I don't know what part of easy access they were talking about. Certainly not the way we were. There's no easy access there at all. But anyway, it doesn't matter, we're here. We're fishing, back in this little creek again, just north of Taralga. And we'll see how we go. We'll just see if we can pick up another fish for you to watch. Just doing a quick bait check. And there was a little bite then, you saw that? Tiniest little bite. But yeah, we down here the other day, as you see. So this is Woolshed Creek part 2. I don't normally come back to the same spot twice in as many days, but figured I'd come back and have another look, being that we couldn't get out to Phil's River. I don't know the area, so I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on that river. Stay tuned for more, folks. We'll just walk up here, see how we're going with the other rod. I seem to be checking Melissa's rod at the moment. She doesn't want to get out the car. So, and we have a fish on this one, the looks of it. Yeah, it's good. Well, we'll go and have a look, eh? Seems to be a bit of a tight situation just there. So what we'll do, we'll have a look. You never know. There we go, no, he wasn't there. So I'll do, there's a fish out there, I could just see his rise. I'll just go past him and just leave him there. Now we'll leave the rods out here and see how we go. The worst that can happen, we get nothing, or we come back and get a feed of rainbow to it. This one's only fell in the water here before. Nothing there, so what we'll do is this way. That's it, folks. There's the way out that we come on. And yeah, let's hope we get a fish. Talk soon. Well, guys, at Woolshed Creek, we're back here in give or take half hour, and we haven't had one bite. Found a couple more holes up there. We went to Phil's River, which is just outside of Crookwell, well, Lagan actually, but couldn't get access down there. Well, I couldn't. We saw a nice big tiger snake in the middle of the road, so it was really interesting. Anyway, this is part 2 of Woolshed Creek. I probably won't come back here now till spring. Tomorrow afternoon we'll have a look at the redfin back at Goulburn. So keep an eye on this space and enjoy. I'll give you a wrap up at the end of the day. Well, I think I've got a fish on here. Hang on a second. Yes, we have. Oh, there you go, folks. We had a fish. Well, there you go. We had a fish on. Nice brown trout, looks at that. But, win some, you lose some. Just leave that there for number 5. Come back. Alright, there you go, folks. You seen it, plain as me. Nice little brown trout there on I'll take it home, lady. There you go. There's a brown trout caught out of this little river. There he is. Lip hook. And we'll get ready to release him. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoy my videos. There's my daughter up there, burling the water up. Enjoy. Well, g'day folks. Capping off our trip yesterday where we went out to the Brill River up the other side of the Lagan. Well, because Faye's going in for a hip replacement on Tuesday, I wasn't able to get down there. I could have probably struggled and got down there and had a look, but I wasn't going to leave her behind up in the car because it wouldn't have been fair, her and my daughter Melissa. Anyway, so today I've decided to come back down to the Wallandilly here to have another look at those little redfin if I can catch a few. They are quite sweet on the teeth and they're, you know, nice little flavoursome fish to eat. If I catch a couple, there'll be no video footage of the actual catching of them today because I didn't bring the GoPros. It was just a case of come down and have a look. But I'll take a bit of photo footage of cleaning them and that. A bit of video footage of that. So if you keep watching, you might see a couple of redfin. If not, I'll sign off now from yesterday's trip that we ended up back at the Woolshed Creek. So remember, tight lines. And enjoy, folks, and remember this, back on the compass boat very soon, where the clean up and then the engine work will begin. A little bit of sewing, which I'll show you when I get stuck into doing the sewing on the new cushions. So thanks for watching, folks. Remember to hit that subscribe button and like, and join me on Patreon. On Patreon, I'll be doing fishing tips, sailing rope knots and that sort of stuff, but they were for my patrons. So remember, S for escape, look me up on Patreon, and yeah, we'll get those extra tips. Tight lines, folks. Well, look at that, folks. That's the tortoise. He's alive. I can see his head just coming out of the edge there. If you see his head just coming out,
Oh, yeah.
he's having a good look around. He's a bit worried about us being standing above him. There you go. The only thing I've seen that's wild in this area today.
You caught a turtle.
No, I didn't catch him. But he's there.
Oh, there he
Oh, there you
goes.
go, look. There he
Oh,
goes,
he's
ladies and
going.
gentlemen. There you go. Look at that.
Okay.
Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see him go
Oh,
off
there you
there.
go. Going a bit more. It's pretty clear, that water. Isn't
There
it?
you go.
Lovely little turtle.
This lovely little fella. And off he goes.
Bye-bye.
See ya, little fella. Well, folks, if you want to catch me on Patreon, well, I can give you tips on where to fish for trout, ludwig fishing, which I'm quite adept at, and any other fishing I can give you hints on. Look me up on Patreon. All those hints will be coming on there soon. And then soon, some sailing tips.
boat rebuilding tips and general maintenance tips. Stay tuned. Escape to Paradise.
Yeah, go on. And here we are today. What's the date today there?
Oh, I've got no idea, but isn't that a nice redfin?
Yeah.
That's a good 35, 40 centimetre redfin.
Friday afternoon.
Holy. That's worth coming and getting
A nice Mother's Day meal. Look at that. Oh, how big is that one?
He'd be 35,
Yep.
40 centimetres.
Close look at him.
Probably one of the biggest redfin I've ever caught.
Yeah. Whoops, my camera's playing a whoopsie again. It's like gone too big.
That is a big redfin. By any standards.
Beauty.
I'll have to get out there and have another crack.
You will. Straight out of the river. Beautiful. Yep. Talk away.
Well, there you go. Nice 40 centimetre redfin. I've got two 27 centimetre redfin. So, redfin are a noxious species from what I can gather. You try not to throw them back. Only the little ones, which are a lot smaller than that. But yeah, we've got a decent feed today. So stay tuned, because I'll have more on the video this afternoon. New one will be released over the weekend, a new video. Keep your space open to see that one. Escape to Paradise, which incorporates my fishing, my travelling around, plus don't forget, I am also a sailor, so it's also going to be on the boat. So, without further ado, better get this line back in the water.
Can we have a look in the bucket there? Can we?
In a second, I'll get the fish out.
Okay. Where are they here?
Right, that is a very, very big redfin perch. Very big redfin perch. Right, your standard size redfin perch are, this one's the smaller of the two. He's 27 centimetres long. That's your standard size. Only a little fish. So getting one that size is a real bonus. If there's one here, there'll be a lot that size here. So, stay tuned, folks.
How many did you catch today?
I've got 3 so far, and I'm still getting bites as I speak.
Yeah.
So we probably end up with about 4 or 5 fish today, which will be a good meal. I like redfin. Redfin's a very sweet eating fish.
A great Friday afternoon fishing.
Oh, we drove 250 k's yesterday to catch one brown trout, to come here today and get a fish of 10 times the quality of the trout. So, as I said before, stay tuned for more. Watch your space. Tips and that, if you want tips, you go to Escape to Paradise on Patreon. Join me on Patreon as a patron, and there you will find tips on how to catch these fish and how to rig. Tight lines, folks.
You're on.
Yeah, I thought the last one was big.
Oh my goodness. How big is that one?
Far out, man.
Oh, that's a beauty, eh? Look at him. That's your 5th fish that you've caught in 2 hours. My goodness. Of redfin. Look at that. So don't forget, guys, to go on to Escape to Paradise. Watch this space. This is the sort of fishing that can happen. Catch you later. That's 5 today.
And the biggest.
On again. Wow. Oh well. But they're definitely biting.
Don't film that.
Another one. Beauty. So.
He's going home to the table.
compared to the last 57,850.
Yeah, the
this
last.
one's going for the table.
So he's number 7, is he, today?
Yep.
I don't know. Wow, let's have a close-up of him. Beauty. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe on Escape to Paradise. And these videos will be there shortly. Probably in a day or so. Maybe sooner.
What?
Escape to Paradise. He's on a roll.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That end fish is 47 centimetres long. One of the biggest redfin I've ever seen in my life. There's the 36 centimetre one there. Look at the difference between the size to him to the 40 centimetre one. These are some of the biggest perch I have seen. Normally you catch them. I was going to take footage of the ones that you normally catch, but I think I'll just leave them on one side. They are classy big fish. We have got some fish fingers, which are little redfin, but we're not going to show you footage of the little redfin because it's embarrassing. But, yep, they are classy fish, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you want tips on how to catch them, join me on Patreon, Escape to Paradise. On there, I will give all my tips on how to catch fish. And he didn't want to stay up there. He decided he wanted to go back in the sink. So now I'm going to euthanize these fish and get them ready for the table. So, folks, there you go. Good catch of redfin taken on catch-all crawlers worms, but there is a technique to catching them, especially in this small water I'm fishing. Tie lines, folks. See you again soon. Bye now. Thanks for watching, folks. And remember, hit like, subscribe. Thank you to Faye Kristiansen, Faye Kristiansen Music, as she's making a comeback after she has surgery on her hip. She's going into bluegrass and country again. Stay tuned for that. I play guitar and I manage Faye's career. That's why we're around a lot together. So, folks, as I said, stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching. Hit a like, subscribe, and join me on Patreon. Chat soon, folks. Thank you. Bye now. Thank you, folks, and enjoy. See you all soon. And further to that, I'd like to thank YouTube Music and Snap Muse for the music I use in all my videos. Thank you, guys. Stay tuned for more. Bye again.